Well, hello there, and welcome back to Minecraft. So, it's been over 2 months probably since I last posted an episode, and it's becoming nighttime. So honestly, not a whole lot has gone on. People in our house have been too busy to play, so there really hasn't been anyone on the server besides me. So, it's just making me feel not very motivated to do stuff. But I have done a few things, so let me show off what I've done after I sleep. I gotta go sleep. So as you can see, there have been some big changes in our shopping area, which this has been my mom trying to make the place a little bit nicer, which, she's doing a pretty good job. But I actually did do something in this area. I built a new shop. So I finally got around to building a Prismarine shop because, I always plan on doing that since I built the Guardian farm, but I just never got around to it. I couldn't really think of an idea. So I decided to go with the fishbowl since it was simple. I even did some decorations and stuff around the outside, and I think it came out pretty nice. But like I said, people haven't really been able to get on the server to play lately, so I haven't made that many profits. I've made a few diamonds off of this, but it hasn't been that profitable yet. But it was a fun little project. It wasn't that hard to build. Didn't take me that long. Next, let's head over to my base where I've done some more work, and this has been some of the more recent work I've done. So last time we built this Emporium shop here, and yes, I know I still have not done the interior, but I've gotten about half the villagers in, so this floor is all these guys specifically for the iron trade. Although one of them had a really good, look at this diamond pickaxe trade. Unbreaking 3, efficiency 3, silk touch for 1 emerald. I'm not really ever going to need that probably, but it's nice to have in case I do. So this floor has 8 of those guys, and up here I have 4 stone cutters, mainly for the various quartz blocks and also bricks. Although this stone trade is nice since I have a stone generator that's basically like right below me. The thing is, I haven't done much more with the villagers in a while, just because it is really tedious to convert them all. Also, I have an idea for a build to cover this monstrosity up. It's going to look good. I just, again, haven't gotten around to doing anything with that. So I need to figure out what the last 12 villagers are going to be. And then once that's done, I'm going to do the interior, just because I'm going to have the interior be based on what these guys sell. Like, have the items for display based on what they sell. So I've also improved out here. So previously, I just had the roads and like no crosswalks or anything, and it was pretty terrible. And honestly, I was having a hard time getting inspired to work on this just because it didn't look that good. It just looked like some basalt on a boring flat piece of land. So I recently put in the sidewalks, or most of them at least, and a whole bunch of streetlights. And I think it looks a whole lot better now. It actually looks like a city. And I added these crosswalks with some sea lanterns under parts of them to make sure the entire area is spawn-proof. Now, first off, yes, I know there's a lot of streetlights, but keep in mind, once there are buildings here, you're not going to see all of them. You're just going to see the ones for the street that you're on. And really, I am extremely happy with this. Again, it's made me a whole lot more inspired to actually work on the city, which is ultimately what I plan on doing today. I do still need to knock this back, because I mentioned this, I think I had done this after the episode. This road used to be like here, and I thought this area in here was too narrow. So I did bump this road out, which means I'm going to have to bump this hill back more, and at that point I'll actually make it a hill instead of a cliff. So that's why there's no sidewalk here yet, just because I wanted to wait until this was out of my way before I do anything else. And I have started clearing away more over here, since there's going to need to be buildings here, and this is where we're going to be building today, in this plot. But I have done one more thing, which I'm actually really proud of, even though it's probably not that good by most people's standards. If we go down to the cave, which is still one of my favorite places, but I haven't done much with, just because, again, lack of motivation. So, I have all my paths and whatever, but I'm still going to fly there, just because it's a lot faster until I get used to it. all the way down here, I have put in, well, first I put in this bamboo farm. Now, first of all, I know I could have made this more compact by having this be a single redstone line. I didn't realize that until after I built this. But so I have a bamboo farm. It's not the best thing in the world, but it gets the job done. And this bamboo is for, if we come over here, ow. It's for, I built my very first mini super smelter. So it's a 16 furnace array powered by bamboo, and it's pretty good considering I had no idea what I was doing. I didn't look up any sorts of tutorials for like any of the redstone or whatever. This is just me trying to figure things out as I go. And yes, it's ugly, but it works more or less, and I am really proud of it. Let's see. Yeah, a fair amount of bamboo considering I haven't really been here much. And I have used this thing quite a bit already in preparing for the build we're going to do today. Actually, that's why I built it, because I needed it. So I'm like, might as well instead of just sitting around. But yeah. So again, it's ugly, but that's not really a problem, I think, because ultimately, all that you're really going to be able to see is this area right here with the input and output chests. You're not going to ever see that. I'm thinking I might actually, though, have a walkway leading around somewhere so you can look down, like covered with glass, so you can look down on the bamboo farm, just because I like that. I think it looks cool, especially since I built like the support for the redstone out of iron blocks. I think that looks really cool. But yeah, I gotta obviously make this nicer. I gotta add an actual entrance and make this a room as opposed to just a stone platform. I added in some chests here so that once the fuel in the for the chest for the carts overflow, it'll start actually just building up a stockpile of bamboo. And that is actually mainly in preparation for 1.20, which, yes, I know it's a ways away, but I want to be ready when it gets here because I think the new bamboo blocks look so cool, and I am really, really excited for them. So I'm going to want to start building up a stockpile of bamboo. So what's the plan for today? Well, first, let's head over to my ship so I can illustrate the problem a bit. So this ship was my starter base, and I love it. It's one of my favorite things I've ever built in Minecraft. I think it's so cool. But it's got a problem. The storage down here is not great. First of all, I'm running out of chests. I think I only have like 1 or 2 unclaimed chests. And it's very messy. I have all sorts of different mix and match things in here. I'm not happy with the storage in here. Everything else is basically fine, besides the fact that it's a little cramped. So I decided it's about time for me to build a new storage system. Now, I had started digging out an underground cave for a storage system, and it was going to be massive. But I decided I didn't really want to do that. It was going to be all redstone automated and stuff, but I figured that was a bit too complicated for what I was doing. So the plan for today is I'm going to build the second... Of course it's raining. I am going to build the second building in the city here. And it is going to be a town hall, a city hall building right here. Now, I realized now after I designed it, it's actually pretty massive and might not fit in very well, but I don't care. It's my city. I can do what I want. So I designed it. It's going to be my storage system and also kind of just like my office, and I'm going to have another portal in it instead of just using that one all the way over there. I have this weird problem where cats keep appearing right here, and actually sometimes they appear like inside the slab. I think it's because the iron farm down below, but it's kind of annoying. Yep. Let me go sleep, because mobs are spawning where I was talking. Oh, that poor Enderman. So yeah, City Hall building, it's going to be a really big build. You can tell, I mean, most of those shulkers are full. I think only one has space in it. So it's a big build, but I actually designed an interior for this one. Yeah, you should be proud of me, because, that building behind me there is kind of boring. But this one has an interior, and it's going to have my new storage system, which is going to be a lot bigger than the one in the ship. So, ooh, hello. So I can actually have chests for all the different variations of things. I should have enough space. I'm only going to dedicate one chest to each type of item and use the, if I run out of space, use shulkers. Do you have anything interesting? Ooh, I like that. No. Well, it's been a long time coming, but I am really, actually extremely excited to finally build this building. I have had this plan for a while. So, without further ado, let's get started. Here we go. And ta-da! It is basically done. Now, it's not actually completely done. If we fly up, you can see. So the roof is mostly the raw copper there, or not raw, the fresh copper. I want it at this stage, but I just haven't gotten around to it yet. I could have left this all out to weather, but I didn't feel like it. Eventually it'll get there, and then I'll wax it. Until then, I was smart and I put lightning rods around the building so that it doesn't, the lightning doesn't hit and undo the progress. But, yeah, so it's, it's pretty good, I think. It's not, the exterior is not my favorite that I've done, but I like it. I like the columns and the bell. I thought the bell was clever. There's even a lightning rod inside the bell is the thing that makes it ring, whatever that's called. I don't actually know. But the interior is what I'm mostly proud of. So, we got this beautiful lobby with the nice big chandelier up there, a couple giant fireplaces, and a receptionist desk, which I might put a villager here at some point. Maybe, maybe not. I have a map of my base, which is nice. I have this map in the shopping area, the map room up on the hill, but, I didn't have anything, and I didn't have it displayed anywhere here, so now I do. So now, inside here is where the storage room is going to be. These walls are going to be completely lined with chests up to the ceiling, and it's going to be great. It's going to be so much more storage than I currently have. Yes, it might be a little cramped having on both sides, but I think it'll be fine. So this, I can show off later. Coming back around, if we go upstairs, so here's our nether portal. So this is my new main nether portal as opposed to the skull. But I was smart. So since zombie piglins spawn on nether portals, I put turtle egg over here so that they'll be drawn to the turtle egg and fall down there. So it'll be a small, very inefficient passive gold farm. Hopefully. If it doesn't work, fine. I'm alright with that. But so I put some shelves with decorations and candles and paintings and a little seating area here. And over here, I have my desk. And I have a nice comfy chair and a little rickety chair for people I'm talking to sit on. Now, obviously, there's no windows anywhere except the front, which I'm going to change, I think. Ooh, actually, that's not a bad spot for one, but, if we come outside, the back of the build isn't that great. I mean, it's very plain and basic. I didn't do anything there because I wasn't sure if I was going to have any buildings like, you know, here along the back of it, but I don't think I will at this point. I think it's just going to be the, you know, I think this is just going to be the end of the town, so eventually I'll add some detailing on the back, and probably that'll include some windows on the second floor, but yeah, so, you know, again, the exterior isn't great. I think it's pretty good, but, you know, it's not great, but the interior I'm really proud of. I haven't done any sort of, I haven't really done any sort of interior for a build, like, ever. You know, the only other kind of interior I did was the redstone factory, the witch farm redstone factory in our last world, and even that wasn't that good. So I'm really happy with what I was able to accomplish. So now, I think that's all I'm going to do in the city for today. There is one more thing I do want to take care of, and that is back down in the cave. So yeah, if we come back down to the cave, I really want to take care of this super smelter area, because it really is quite terrible. But again, I'm not really sure what I want to do. I have one idea that I'm going to implement right now. So this is for the entrance. So I think I'm going to have the path will lead from the stairs up to here. I'm probably going to close this off. I'm thinking actually I'm going to have centralized storage, because like the sugarcane farm over there is also overflowing, and I got to fix the storage for these farms. But then, let's see, what level is this on? 2 down from here. So this is where it is, so let's start mining out. Oh, I wish I hadn't taken out that beacon. There used to be a beacon there, but it led right up through the center of the street above, and I didn't want to deal with that anymore, because I fell in that hole more times than I can count. Alright, so at the very least, what I want to do, let's put some of this deep slate back. Wait, how wide is that? Yeah, that's how I want it. So then, yeah, if we put some of this deep slate back here, this can be fixed up later, but I want to use some pointed dripstone, because I've never actually used it in a build. So I'm thinking I will do that. Oh, wait. Well, I might go up one, because I was thinking I would do 1, 2, and then 2 up. I think that'll look better, so yeah, let's fix this. So 1, 2, 1, 2. There, so that's a pretty nice entrance, I think. I mean, it can obviously be improved over time, but I think it's... Here, let's add a dripstone there, maybe one there, and I think they grow over time. If they do, that'll be a problem, but until then, we'll deal with it. So next, I need to wall this off. It's gonna be kind of just like a cave. If we put this here, is that a glow squid, or is that bubbles? Those are just bubbles. I'm going to need more deep slate than that. But then kind of the idea is to make this look like a bit of a cave. I was thinking I might light it with glow lichen. So let's go get more deep slate and glow lichen. Thinking I may also mix in some tuff and maybe some dripstone block. Yeah, so let's also, so we'll grab some deep slate, some tuff, some dripstone. I'm gonna have to clear out a little space in my inventory. I'm gonna put these candles there for now. I don't know why there's netherrack in my inventory. I don't like it. So yeah, let's see. We'll get some more deep slate. Some tuff. Ooh, amethyst could be fun. Actually, I only need a stack of amethyst. And some dripstone block would be fun for the floor, I think. Let's see. Anything else I want while I'm here? Oh, glow lichen. I wanted my glow lichen, so let's see. We'll put the glass away. We're not going to do... I had said that I was going to do something leading from the, leading to the bamboo farm. I don't think I'm going to do that right now. And where's my glow lichen? Oh, I think I know where there's some. If not, I'm going to have to get it. There we go. There's some. It's probably all I have. Yeah. I'm thinking I might add a second entrance to the cave, like in the actual city, because this is tedious going all the way here every time I need to come down here for something. I like the entrance, it's cool, but it's just tedious. Alright, so let's start. We'll continue our, like, caving extravaganza. Well, this looks terrible. But, okay, we will trust the process. And let's now put in a dripstone floor. I think that will help with the look of everything if the floor is dripstone. So let's just... Oh, what did I just break? Was that a redstone? Did I break a redstone? I have no idea what just broke. Oh, it's just a ladder. Okay. This is looking better already. Alright. I'm thinking, let's here mix in some amethyst. And maybe over here some amethyst as well. And now it is dark. Let's add our glow lichen. Alright, it's starting to look better. Starting to look better. Let's add in some tuff. I like tuff. Tuff looks good. So we'll have a little vein of tuff. Kind of just like hanging out here. Some here. There, that's starting to look a little bit better. I don't like the solid dripstone floor. I think that looks a little tacky, so let's tear some of it out. Add in some tuff. And a little bit more deep slate. Add a little bit of tuff into the floor here. And maybe some here by the entrance. Well, for someone who's not good at this type of thing, I think this is looking great. Oh, you know, I just realized what looks wrong about this. The fact that this deep slate is sideways. I think that's what looks so wrong here. So let's fix that. Oh, that's definitely better. Yeah, so I think that's what the problem was. So let's fix this. Oh, here, let's put this under it so I have something to put it on. Yeah, it's definitely the sideways deep slate just does not look right. Wow, deep slate really is terrible to build with. Huh. Like, I never realized just how awful this stuff is to build with because of this weird bi-directional stuff. Alright, almost good. Oh, that looks so much better. That, I think, is basically good. I want to add a little bit more amethyst there. Oh, how did I miss this? Good enough. There, so, again, considering I really didn't know what to do with this, I think it came out quite nice. I feel like I got a lot accomplished today. You know, got my city hall built, and I've decorated my super smelter room. And yes, I know it's not really a super smelter because it's only 16 furnaces, it's kind of small, but it's the first one I've ever built, so it's super to me. But yeah, so if you enjoyed the video, please leave a like and consider subscribing. And until next time, so long.